We are live. Good evening. I don't know if anyone's in the room at all, but hey, waiting. Well, should be here soon. 2 minutes. Okay. Actually, live now. Oh, I got to turn off the sound. Should be here soon. 2 minutes. Let me turn off the sound here. Okay, cool. Hey guys. Yoi Otoshio. Happy New Year. I just posted a video on my Japanese for Morons channel. Let me put on my glasses so I can see you guys. Well, hey, Tainaka. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm going to put on some glasses here. I am at my in-laws right now. Everyone's asleep. Kids are asleep. The wife's asleep. The in-laws are asleep. So it's time for a little strong zero. And I'm going to ring in the new year. Maybe together. Probably together. Good to see you guys. Hey, Red Valley. How you doing, Nico? Kikansha Thomas. How you doing? Dennis Frank. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Not yet. In 40 minutes, you can say that. Jacob. Hey, man. Long time no see. Good to see you, man. Yoi Otoshio. Yeah. How are you? Lekos boy. Whoa. Well, old friends. Lots of old friends here today. I'm very surprised to see you guys. So, this is the last show of the year. Let me get formal, put on my rings. And let me show you what I got. Well, I got the strong zero, but I got a surprise a little bit later. We're going to break open this bottle of single malt Scotch whiskey. I've read what the difference between whiskey with an E and whiskey without an E. I think whiskey with an E is from Tennessee, or yeah, Kentucky. I don't know. It's all hillbilly country, right? Legos boy, you in Brazil now? And Jacob, you're in Texas? I guess you haven't seen your lady friend in many, many months because of this goddamn COVID, huh? Hello, in Kobe. Hey, how you doing? I'm looking for a guy in Kobe named Paul. If you know a guy in Kobe named Paul, tell him I'm looking for him. I wanted to get on because I wanted to drink this, and I wanted a special occasion. Dennis Frank, I don't know. I wanted a special occasion, so I wanted to. Oh, Japan History 101. What burnout red value? What burnout red value? What does that mean? Burnout. Oh, what did someone say? Burnout. Trying to rest a bit to get over my burnout. Oh, maybe too many videos. Still in Texas. Actually, her green card just came through just before everything happened. Oh, damn. Simon, how you doing, Simon? Good to see you. We're gonna celebrate New Year's Eve together, and I'm gonna break open this bottle of Loch Lomond whiskey, which I've never had before. But this stuff is a 12-year-old bottle, and the 18-year-old bottle goes for about $120. This one goes only for about $50. But they sell this at the airport here in Nagoya and at the international airport. But because of COVID, they can't sell any bottles. Nobody's buying it. So the local Liquor Mountain chain, so it's a liquor store chain, they bought up all. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Uh-oh, Patrick's here. Danger in the house, guys. Because they bought up all the bottles, so I got myself a bottle a little bit cheaper than usual. Yeah. Happy New Year in 40 minutes. Yeah, I can stay for a bit, but line appointment with a friend in Hong Kong. Okay. Oh, okay. Simon, going to talk with someone in Hong Kong. I believe in Hong Kong it's 10:30 p.m. So you still got time. What time is it in Australia? Is it the same? I don't know. I think it should be the same time in Australia now. It is 1 to. Oh, is it already New Year's? Oh, it's already 20. Oh, Australia's ahead of us. What? According to the time in Australia now. Really? It's 1:25 a.m. Oh, Well, that means that Australia has beaten Japan. I didn't know that. Okay. Ken Kota, how you doing? King of Kanto, hey, is that Jay? I just listen. I have a guilty. My guilty pleasure is listening to King of Kanto. Those haters. I shouldn't listen to them because they're funny. They're enjoyable, but they rag on a lot of us J vloggers. But we deserve it. I mean, basically, they're on point most of the time. You know. I just listened to your Michaela video, which you kept calling Michael. I was thinking about her. You know, I did not get along with her at all, but that was years ago. So it's kind of you know, I don't know her anymore. I mean, I would think we've changed, but you know, we probably hold some kind of, you know, negative predisposition towards each other. Oh, right. I would think, you know, who knows? I think those are all cat lovers. I don't know. Maybe she's got, no, I think she's got a dog, actually. I think the only nice thing she ever said to me was when Maggie died. She wrote something nice on my video, which is, I think, the only time. But, you know, that's fine. I don't really care. It's not like I think about it. But I was listening to the King of Kanto's tough but fair analysis of Michaela's videos, and I was chuckling to myself. I don't listen to her, so I have no idea. Oh, Otaku God. Thank you. Well, you know what? Let's get this party started. As soon as this strong zero is gone, I'm going to break out the expensive whiskey. Oh, and I've got another. I'm going to have my favorite today. Right? Look at that. Knob Creek. That's my favorite. This I've never had before, but I'm going to test it out. Should be good. So I've got the other reason I'm doing this is because, as you guys know, if you've been watching me on or following my Instagram or Twitter, I've been doing, hey man, how you doing, Renman? Chris, right? Yeah. Whenever I see people's usernames, I think, is that the real name? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's Chris Grenman in Japan, Chris. Coming up, Cartetti, hey, how you doing? We have 32 minutes, right, until New Year's Eve. So I was going to say, yeah, so I've been working out. I've been doing push-ups and pull-ups and bench press for a while now. My bench press is pretty stagnant. It's stuck at about 100. I work out with 100 at the top, 100 kilograms, which is good. You know, I think that's 220 pounds, maybe. I don't know. But no real movement there. I lost a little weight. I had my yearly checkup. So in Japan, it's pretty typical for everyone to get a yearly checkup, which is probably one reason everyone the Japanese are a little bit healthier than other countries. I think in the U.S. I don't think we really have that's not a typical thing. But pretty much every Japanese person gets there. Hey, Bill Kunk, man, guys, I was disappointed in you guys because I tweeted out Bill Kunk's video. It's the best video about a real video. You know what? King of Kanto, you guys should get him on the he's fucking real. He's real. He's a real guy. I mean, and he's raw and he's heartfelt. And he's not afraid to be real with you. Richard Copeland. Oh my God. Really? Richard Copeland? Is that the comedian? I don't know he was following me. Squat thrust. I bicycle every day over an hour and a half every day. But with my new bicycle has got 29-inch wheels. And Richard Coughlin. I'm thinking Richard Coughlin. Show. Okay. I want to ass fuck some of these. What does it say? I want to ass fuck some of those cunt toes. I don't know what that means. But listen, let me try to stay on topic here. You know what? Let me pull it up. I gotta show you guys something, man. Bill Kunk. Oh man, where is it? Is that right? on YouTube. I gotta show you guys something. Just a second. This is worth it. This is really worth it. And hold on. I know you guys don't appreciate. What the hell's wrong with our power's low here? What's wrong? Here we go. Come on. God damn it. I know you guys don't really like BLK Unk. Yeah, that's right. I know you guys don't really like recommendations, but BLK Unk. Is that gonna work? No, it's not work. BLK Unk. Maybe that's not the username. Trying to find something here. Having trouble. He put out a video about his father and that relationship, and it's really, I don't know if it's a trailer to his life, because it could be a movie. It's just so fucking touching, and it's only 2 minutes long. But the concept itself is great. I mean, you could sell the movie rights to that for sure. I did listen to King of Kanta talking about Radri. Is Radri in the house? Radri apparently is a really nice guy, but posts a lot of sexy pics of girls when there's less of an audience around. 2021 will be the year Canada Jin becomes a trans man. I would not be surprised. Well, I can't. Yeah, for some reason I can't do searches, which is bizarre. I don't know why. I'm trying to do a search here. Is YouTube like being screwy right now? I'm trying to get on the YouTube and it's not showing me anything. You guys too? You know, YouTube went down a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, nothing's happening here. Okay, well, we'll wait and see what happens. Oh, here we go. BLK Unk. Let's see if that works now. 52 people watching. Okay, so where is it? I don't know if his video is still up there, but if he is, I'm going to share this goddamn video. Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, the guy next door. Okay, the guy next to the guy. It says pitch, so maybe it is a movie idea. Let me show you guys this thing, man. It's fucking great. Hold on, I gotta show you this. How do I do this? Share screen. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, you guys see that? No, I don't want to do that. Share, stop scare. Share screen application window there. There we go. There, that's better. Okay, you guys see that? Which is better? No, this is better. No, that's not it. This is it. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if you guys can hear the sound, but it's called The Guy Next to the Guy pitch. And check this out. It's only 2 minutes, so just bear with me. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right. I'm with the family. The family's all sleeping now. I got toddler kids, man. So check out this.
This is the guy, and this is the guy next to the guy. Michael and Marshall Lennox, model, actor, apparently a singer, but mostly a pirate radio DJ. If you don't know much about the Marshall, you're not alone. Even as his son, I've learned more in the last month than he ever told me.
Okay, so this is just fascinating already. So this is Bulkunk's father.
As his son,
Lennox's father.
I've learned more in the last month.
Look at him getting arrested. Right? Hanging out with girls, hanging out with Paul McCartney. Right? Look at that.
Michael John Graham.
And he talks about his father and how he didn't know him. And it's just it's a 2-minute trailer to the most interesting movie that's never been made. And I just thought, wow, this is great. I tweeted it out, but nobody. Oh, I'm not subbed to him there. Let me just sub to him. I unsubbed from all J Vloggers a long time ago. Sorry, man. Well, I sub back to you. So I watch you anyway. So anything this guy sends me, he's one of the most heartfelt, real people, and a real interesting guy. The guy worked construction. He's an educated guy. He lived in self-educated, I think. He lived in Korea, I believe. What do I know about you? I think you're married. I think you got chihuahuas, which I don't respect, but in your case, I'll make an exception. Chihuahuas, but hey, JMac 2217. Anyway, really, really interesting video the guy next to the guy pitch.
That was the guy I knew. A man who lives with more regrets than anyone I've ever known.
A guy that lives with more regrets than anyone I've ever known. That's something pretty much anyone in the world can relate to. Living with regrets, Most of us. I know a lot of you guys. I was subbed. I was unsubbed too. I think I was subbed with my other channel.
I want to know why. Why keep this picture like a trophy of shame? Was this?
I love this. This one's a little, I think, inappropriate. But then, I don't know. It's unnecessary, the Monica Lewinsky dress. but
So
okay.
close to the light that it blinded him to his own. Maybe all he wanted was to be a father and a husband. But
that was interesting. No, the whole thing's interesting. About a guy who was so close to fame, but in the end, he's a father and a husband, right?
And this too was just more regret. We lost him too.
I like that rip, by the way. And then of course this is the twist in the whole story.
2 months ago to COVID, right when we were so close to fixing things. We are moving to Mexico.
And the guy's moving to Mexico. There he is. Lennox. Bill Kunk. Anyway, check out this guy's video, man. It's just an amazing video. If you ever do a crowdfund thing, let me know. Anyway, it's rare. Oh, good. I'm playing at Sundance. Great. Mira is always here. Mashallah. No, she's not here. No, it's impossible. You keeping up with the American elections? Yeah, of course. I hear all the Georgia, what do you call them? Candidates. All the Democrats have raised like tons more money than Republicans. So there's a small chance that they can take the Senate, which is good in that something will get done. If Biden is president, which he will be, unless he dies. If Biden is president, and he doesn't have a Senate, then nothing's going to get done. It's just going to be empty, This is an exercise shirt. There's no way for this to make this shirt look good. Anyway, okay. So let me get back to me talking about me. Bill Kunk's great, really good guy, interesting guy. More better than good. He's interesting. He's got something to say. So please check him out. Yeah. Let me see. Can I link this? I don't think I can link this. Let me see if I can link this somewhere. Does that work? Yeah, that will work. Yeah, but that doesn't help you. Here's this link. Now can I link this? There we go. How about that? When you get a chance, look up that on YouTube. The guy next to the guy, pitch. Okay, it's definitely an interesting. It's a really thought-provoking little trailer to a movie that does not exist yet, I think. Anyway, back to me. So in 2020, I have been working out. This is Japan. How you doing, man? I think I did a video on this guy. Is this guy who's stuck in America, like because you went home for a funeral and you got stuck there because of COVID? This is Japan guy? If so, cheers. So I've been trying to get in shape, and I thought I don't know why, but I thought, why don't I make a video where I have to, let me take this off here. Why don't I make a video of my progress starting in 2021? Hey, C-Cross 04. Oh, Sakanajin. Right. How you doing, man? Sakanajin, yeah. This is Japan's a good name, yeah. G2G, Victor. Need to drink with my in-laws. Oh, okay. Guys, yeah. Hey, see you later, Jay. So I want to get in shape. Well, I've been getting in shape. I'm strong. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I bicycle an hour and a half every day. I can do 58 push-ups at one go. I can do 9 pull-ups with decent form. Chin-ups, actually, chin-ups. My pull-ups suck still. It's kind of, I don't know why, it's so different. This I'm good, because I got a monkey chest. You can't really see, but see, check out this. Look at that. I got cleavage. Look at this. I got cleavage, man. See? Right? What can I hold here? I gotta prove my cleavage. Can I hold a cell phone? Almost. You see that? I can almost hold a cell phone. Almost. Not quite. That'll be my goal. Victor can hold his iPhone in his cleavage. But I have not done a push. All right, congratulations getting the COVID vaccine. That's good. Did you see Black Pigeon Speaks video on the Quest City? No, I haven't seen it. No. He's a funny guy though. He does not like Mira, from my belief. He emailed me once asking me, is she like crazy? Something like that, I don't remember. Could have been someone else, who knows. But in January, I'm going to do a challenge. You know, those challenges people do. So I thought I'm going to try to change my channel and stop focusing. I've been kind of negative recently, so I got to apologize to you guys. I've been kind of, you know, when you're busy with the kids and stuff and whatever, you know, just talking about being busy is boring. So I'm going to avoid that. My wife does not like all my muscles. She's like, kimochi warui. That's gross. Too many muscles. But I'm not at that point yet. But it hasn't interfered yet. I mean, she says that, but, you know, I think what is the Shakespearean expression? Thou dost protest too much or something. I don't know. Taiga Tapia, how you doing? Oh, strong zero in the chest. How about this? This would be impressive. No. That's up, you're keeping in shape. I haven't done any really regular exercise in a few years, which is a shame, but I got a puppy now. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. But you're young, man. What are you like? You're still in your 20s, aren't you? Scum. The lady doth protest too much. Thank you. I think she doth protest too much. Yes. Yeah, so I'm getting, but she does a lot of stretching at night. And she keeps in shape from working the kids. You know, kids will keep you in shape. Almost ready to break open that bottle, man. 30. All right. So check this out. I'm 53, man. I'm 53. And I feel so goddamn young, but my hair's gone gray. Look at that. Doesn't bother me at all, but it's just such a weird, I can't wrap my head around it, man, because, you know, I meet people who are 53 and I'm like, God, you're old. And I think, oh yeah. Anyone I meet who's over 45, I think that guy's old. And I got to remind myself, hey, you're older than that guy. I just feel so young. But, you know, I do, my joints ache a little bit. So, you know, when I do the pull-ups, I have a lot of pain here, you know. You got a lot of hair too, man. You got the greatest beard in the world. Ranman in Japan, he's my top model on my ASMR channel. His video has over 4 million views on it. I'm 34 and my doctor wants to kill me because I'm so lazy. You should be proud to be fit. It ain't easy. I'm not fit though, because I drink, I eat what I want. I do intermittent fasting quite a bit. But then when it's time, you know, I don't eat for like 20 hours, and then I'll like kaki no tane, you know, which you're gonna have to suffer now. I don't feel 31. I still feel 25. You're still young as hell. But anyway, having a lot of muscles though doesn't necessarily it's not going to necessarily make you look young though. I saw a video of a guy who's 56 years old. He can do 50 pull-ups and 100 push-ups And he looks terrible. I mean, his muscles look good, but he's slouched over. He's really muscular, but his face just looks so old. So, Thing is, you know what, Bill Conk? The community is full of pussies. You can't talk about anyone. Everyone gets so sensitive. Nobody wants to be talked about. No, I mean, what I don't like is that most people are too delicate. You can't even mention them without them getting upset, you know. King of Takanto, which is that kind of slightly, it's a critical channel. Well, let's say that. They talk about J bloggers and they got quite a few enemies, but they criticize me, and a lot of people. I jump on every once in a while, not a lot. Every few months or so, I go over to that. What's it called? Japan. I think it's called Japan Circle Jerk, and it's on Reddit. It's a subreddit thing, and they just hate on everybody, and I just see who they're bugging. You know, they hate Drew, Tokyo Drew. They hate. Let me see. They hate what's his name? Tikio Sam, right? They hate a guy named Japanator. They hate me a little bit, but not enough. But for the most part, they're kind of stupid. Their complaints are silly. But everyone, Taiga Tapia is only 25. Okay, that gray beard is a mask. Nani tapete? Kaki no tane, my favorite snack, #1 in Japan. I should put that in the corner of my video. #1 rice snack in Japan. That's a good idea. I'll take a picture of that. Well, hating on people and criticizing people is not the same. Though I still think it's kind of negative. I mean, if you're going to be a content maker, I think, yeah, well, you know, I think it's better than focusing on yourself. Talk about your marriage. My marriage is boring. Basically, me and my wife are very happy and enjoy our kids. But the stress the kids cause is also just nuts. Just a few minutes ago, they were screaming and crying for no reason. And then 2 minutes later, my son comes down to get some tea. He goes, I want some ocha. So I give him some tea, and then I say, give me a hug, and he comes over and gives me a hug, and I say, I love you, son. He says, I love you, Dad. And it's all very sweet, and all the crying has stopped. My daughter's the same, you know. 1 minute they're crying, the next minute they're fine. So I don't have a proper whiskey glass, but we're gonna use this, and we're gonna pop open this bottle here. I have no idea if this is any good. It better be good for the price, you know. This usually costs $60 a bottle, 50 or $60 a bottle. But it's on sale now because they couldn't sell it because the airports are all closed. And this is usually sold in the... Can you honestly say that you love your wife, or maybe that you're even in love with your wife? Cartetti? That's a stupid question. That's none of your goddamn business. I have no... Yeah, that's just a weird question to ask a stranger. And you're a stranger. I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you if I love this whiskey in a minute. Also, the whole love thing is, if we want to be fair, the whole love thing is kind of bullshit, Hollywood, made up crap anyway. The real question is, would you do anything for your wife? That's the real question. And again, none of your business. But I'm still here, 13 years. Straight. Oh, it's nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very smoky. This is called Loch Lomond Distillery. This is actually from Scotland. Woo! That's nice. My dad says that when the crying and yelling get to where you can't stand anymore, it's usually when they graduate and go off to college. Marriage can be a drag. No, marriage is great. Being a father can be a drag, but being a father is also great. I don't mind wiping their asses. You like those of you who are single, you might think, "Oh man, you got to wipe their asses." That's probably the most disgusting thing you can think of. But take it from the nurse, CC Cross 04. There's a lot of gross things you got to do if you're going to take care of people. Wiping someone's ass is not that much. What address you can use? There's an address on my on my ASMR channel. If you go to ASMR Japan, there's an address on the About page where you can send something. But go to the About section, you can find it there. But you know what they say about everyone has said everything there is to say about marriage. It's an evolving love, right? First it's a romantic sexual love, and then when you have the kids, it turns into a different kind of love. But I had a friend many years ago, a Colombian guy, who told me that the most important thing was it's not so much of a emotion, but marriage is not it shouldn't be an emotion. It should be a decision. When you decide you're going to get married and you're going to have kids and you're going to do all that, then you got to stick with it. And I do agree with that. Well, that's good. Woo, woo. This is 46%. Woo, volume. Smooth to perfection. It's pretty smooth. 12 years old. Wow. Cheers. Dealing with poop and vomit isn't an issue. I'd rather clear that up than have my blood taken. Really? I've been married to a Japanese woman for 11 years now. Well, do you have kids? Because kids change everything. So when I was single and when we were without kids, you could walk around the house naked, But now you don't have that freedom anymore, right? Back in the old days, I'd call and say, "I'm coming home now, honey. Get ready." I mean, not that. That's just an exaggeration, but something to that effect. But not anymore. Does it have a flavor? No, it has a flavor. This has a flavor. 10-year-old girl. Okay. Let me see. There are a lot of things worse you could have to deal with than wiping a dirty butt. Trust me. Yeah. She's a nurse, by the way, guys, so she would know. Compromise can always be a drag. Depends on how much personal freedom you are willing to sacrifice. Yeah, but yeah, I suppose if you want to live a completely free life, but at the same time, when you're completely free, it also means you are not allowed to have certain joys and experiences that we, compromised, unfree people we have. So you could look at me and say, okay, Victor's married, his life is over. But there's things I experience with my kids that, of course, if you don't have kids, you won't. It's easy to discount them and say it's nothing. But when it happens to you and they're your own kids, it's funny as hell. It's great. So just last night, the stupidest thing ever. I told before the kids go to bed, they got to go pee. Go pee. We don't want you peeing in the bed, so you got to go pee. Go brush your teeth and pee. Those are the things you got to do before you go to bed, right? So I told my daughter, I said, go pee. And she's walking towards the bathroom. And she's 3 years old, right? She's walking towards the bathroom, stomping. And she turns to me and points at me. And she goes, I'm really angry right now, okay? And it's fucking hilarious. Excuse me. It's really hilarious. Even today, my wife is bringing it up. Remember last night when she, oh, Joshua, hey, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. Not yet. Happy New Year in 4 minutes. Anyway, so listen. In 2021, I'm going to do a month, maybe every month. We'll see if the first month doesn't kill me. I'm going to do a month, challenge every month, physical challenge every month, maybe even a mental challenge every month. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to have children, of course. I'm just saying that, what some people may view as losing your freedom also is it's a license to experience certain things that other people who don't have children will never experience, for better or for worse. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Everyone's got a different path, and this is a simple, good message. Love my daughter. Good. Having children is an education. Having children also teaches you a lot of humility, because then I've made mistakes with my son and my daughter, and it's helped me grow. You're in Flint, Michigan, Tainaka? Shit, man. Hey, I saw an interesting post on Twitter. In Flint, Michigan, you guys have the big water problem, right? But someone said, why don't they just tell all the white people that dogs can't get good water in Flint, Michigan, and the problem will be solved immediately. Amanda, Japan. I've been in Japan 8 years, finally marrying my Japanese fiance in April, but there's a damn pandemic. Any advice? By April, things will be a lot better. I hope. Any advice? Make it clear that what you consider cheating. Well, from what I understand about certain Japanese guys, and I don't know your husband at all, so maybe this is not necessary, but I've heard many stories about Japanese men who will go to a health bar, which is basically a service industry for men, and or a soap land, and they will service you, take care of you. And apparently this is fine for a lot of people, right? Thanks, man. Thanks, Joshua. Like, a lot of Japanese people don't consider that cheating at all. So if I were to go to a certain service industry and pay for some satisfaction of a certain kind, and many Japanese would think that's nothing, but at the same time, if I were to fall in love with someone, even if nothing happened, that would be much worse. That's a bigger sin. So for many, I've heard stories of like this. Okay, I've heard maybe just one time, but it struck me. So on the day that someone gets married, oh, it's time. Shit, man, it's time. Happy New Year. Cheers, everyone. We have to pause to say Happy New Year, and I have to pop open the Knob Creek. just for today, because tomorrow the hard work begins. Okay, old man, let's do this again. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Yes, that's right. Now you can say akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. And I'll put this in the thing. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. When January 1st is passed, you are allowed to say this. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Before that, you're supposed to say yoi otoshi o, but not at the beginning. Watch my latest Japanese for Morons video. Oh, yeah. Knob Creek for you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Patrick, Happy New Year, man. Oh, that's 100 proof. That's smoother. I gotta say, that's smoother. Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I prefer the Knob Creek to this. This other stuff's good. This stuff's good, but so in January, I am going to do a challenge. But up to now, you know, when people do challenges on YouTube, they're always really stupid, like, I did 100 push-ups every day for a month, which is stupid because anyone who does exercises knows that you cannot improve your body if you're not resting. Your body grows when it's resting, not when it's doing. This costs 3,800 yen, which is about $35, which is a little bit expensive, but you know. They're different, yeah. I prefer the other one. This was with the discount. This was also 3,800, or a little bit, 3,900 maybe, a little bit more, 3,900 yen. So the first month, I'm going to do an alternating pull-up, push-up challenge. I will do, and because it's 2021, I thought it's stupid to do just a set number of things, right? Did I never finish my story? What was my story? 12 tree. What was my story? I never finished the story. Was there a story? Was I telling a story? Yeah, if you're doing the same thing every single time, there's no point. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm getting you too. Ibrahima, one of my ASMR models. Oh, and another ASMR model, Gerardo. Happy New Year. I'm getting messages here. I think you're in the process of the same, continue the story. I work out every day, Japanese guy's bar. Cheating. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. The cheating thing. So the day, it's kind of a little bit hot in here. Let me turn off the heater. Okay, the cheating thing. Hold on. Is this it? No, it's over there. Turn this off. Okay. I just turned off the heater. Okay, guys. Yeah, so this is about $35 US, 3,800 in Japan. I work out every day. Good. Yeah, good. So, this guy married this girl. This Japanese guy married this Japanese girl. And on his wedding day, at the wedding, his bride's mother comes up to him and says, if you're going to cheat, make sure it's a soapland. Yeah. That's basically saying, you know, it's all right. It's fine, but just don't fall in love. Don't fall in love with someone. And I always thought that was kind of weird. And I know some of my students are Japanese women who are married, and they've told me that their husbands cheat on them, at these places, and they don't like it. But I knew one woman a long time ago. No, nothing having to do with me. It was actually really weird that she told everybody in the class about this. It was a semi-private class of 4 women. They were all friends. And the class was established before I got there. In fact, it was a hand-me-down class. Another guy, Greg. Greg was leaving Japan, and he gave me the class. He said, "Why don't you take over?" I said, "Okay, great. Thanks a lot." I think it paid 5,000 yen an hour. I was a new foreigner, so it was like, good. And one of the women, usually the woman there were 2 women, no, there were 3 women we'd have the classes at. One woman's house I was never at. So there's 4 women, and I would go. They all lived in the same neighborhood, and I would travel to one of their houses, and we'd have the class together at the kitchen table. And anyway, once in a while the phone would ring, and let's say her name was Yuki. Okay. Well, every once in a while the phone would ring, and she would answer it, and she'd hang up. And as my Japanese got better, I realized it was her husband's girlfriend who was calling. And the funny thing about this woman was, when I met her, she had 2 children. And years later, after I'd taught to her for literally maybe 6 years, at the end, she had 5 children. And she kept getting, when a man, I'm gonna go to God. Let me put this up here so we can look at Ahmed's little comment in a minute. She kept getting pregnant with her husband because she thought it would make him leave his girlfriend, but he never did. And here's where it gets funny. Funny in a dark humor sense of way, really black humor. He got cancer, and he died. And on his deathbed, even the other woman came to visit him. He never left her. In the end, he fucked around on his wife, and he died. And he never left his girlfriend, and he never left his wife. And he left his wife with 5 children that she purposely got pregnant with because she thought having children would save her marriage, but it never did. So here we go. Ahmed says, when a man cheats, it's usually an urge. For women, it's usually not being in love with their man anymore. Yeah, I mean, probably, usually. He does say usually. And C. Cross says, well, it's a generalization. Yeah, it's a generalization. But, well, generally speaking, it's different. But I did meet a married woman once, many years ago, who, okay, before I was married, okay, she came on to me, and I didn't know she was married yet. And I'm like, okay, great. We're having a great time, hanging out. And before I knew she was married. And then I'm like, let's go to where this is progressing naturally. So she's like, no, I got to go home. I'm married. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, but you were a lot of fun. And it was funny. I felt like, oh, this is what women must feel like. She basically, we met at this bar, had a few drinks, kissed a lot, and then she's like, I got to go home to my husband now. And months later, I saw her walking down the street with some guy, that I knew was not her husband. I don't remember why I knew, but it wasn't her husband. Or maybe it was her husband. Oh, maybe it was her husband. No, maybe it was her husband. But anyway, so, I mean, yeah, people are different. Everyone, generally speaking, you're probably right, but statistically, you're probably right, but people are not statistics. That's what I want to say. Daliron probably has a good point here. Unhealthy relationship happens when people don't talk enough. Yeah. That's what my grandpa did to 3 families of hospital before he passed. It was awkward. So I knew a guy in high school, a good friend in high school. We had a falling out, but he used to be my best friend. And we felt we had a falling out. And years later, I heard through the grapevine that his dad had a whole separate family. Yeah. And nobody knew. Like his, the way he found out was his girlfriend saw his dad at the airport with a different woman, picking up a different woman from the airport. She's like, Dave, fake name. Dave, I was at the airport and your dad was there with some other woman. So one day, Tom, my friend Tom, gets up in the middle of the night when he hears his father open the front door and leave. Gets up in the middle of the night and follows his father to a different house. And it happens to be like 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers away from his house. And the next day he wakes up his brother, Joe. Let's say Tom and Joe. Okay. These are horrible names, but he wakes up his brother and they go over to that house where his father went the day before. And his father answers the door shirtless and in shorts, and he's got like garden clippers on. Garden clippers, right? I don't know how this story got passed down. Everybody knew the story because I wasn't even friends with this guy anymore at this point. But the point is, he had a whole different family just down the street. Feel bad for the guy, but we had a falling out and he's kind of a dick. So. Anyway. Yeah. Usually something's missing if there's infidelity. Yeah, you know what? I don't know about that, Seacross. I think I knew this one married woman who seemed to just want to have a lot of sex with different guys. But she wouldn't, leave her husband, and she was very happy with her husband. So I don't know. I knew this one girl who was like, she wasn't, I never had anything to do with her, but she told me that she was Japanese too, and she was really cool. She was really adult and sophisticated, and she's like, I have no problem sleeping with people. Because I just want to have fun, And she had a great husband. I'd met him too. Like, she was a student. I never had anything to do with her, but she told me about it. It was really weird. Sometimes students will tell you a lot of weird shit that they won't tell other Japanese because they figure, you don't care or whatever. Or you're outside of Japanese society, so they'll tell you. People are selfish but too afraid to actually let go. Both cheaters and people being cheated on. Yeah. Yeah, he lived a double life, Richard Copeland says. Yeah. So apparently a lot of people do that. I don't know, man. One wife is enough. But anyway, in January, I'm gonna do this alternating. So it's 2021, right? So because it's 2021, everyone's always says like, "Oh, I can't get in shape. I don't have enough time," right? So I figure everyone's got 21 minutes, right? Right? 21 minutes is not that hard. And 15 minutes is a little bit irrational, right? You can't really get in shape in 20 minutes, right? Now, why did you? Who's this? Why did you lose weight? Well, did I lose weight? No. Oh yeah, a little bit. More than that, I put on muscle. But I still wouldn't want to take off my shirt at the beach. Anyway, but in January, I'm going to start doing a 21-minute challenge. So instead of, you know how people do like 100 push-ups a day, 100 whatever a day, I'm going to do 21 minutes a day. So that means time is more important than the number of reps that I do, right? I'm going to try to increase my reps over time, over 1 month, and get in good shape. And I'm going to have to take a break from this. So today, I have one more of these. I do 40 minutes of cardio every day, lift every other day, never same muscle group twice in a row. There we go. Wing Star. I remember your name, but I thought you were a hater. I thought you were a troll. That name looks trollish. I don't know. I apologize if I'm confusing you with someone else. So Ahmed Usul. I don't have a pull-up bar at my house, but I have a gym that's 5 minutes away. And there are parks all over Japan where I do pull-ups. So I can now do 7 or 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. Akemasu omedetou gozaimasu. Krista, pull-ups, chin-ups in a row. Pull-ups, maybe 5. Chin-ups, maybe 10. Pull-ups, maybe 5. But I can do 50 in 21 minutes. Oh, NYU. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I remember your name, but I thought we had some kind of... Do we have some kind of falling out? I don't know. Hey, Happy New Year. But what I'd like to do is see what I can do. She looks pretty, and that might be a fake picture. Who knows? I don't trust pictures anymore. What I'd like to do in the next month is to do money lesson. Just a minute. This is a Honmani Lawson, if you don't know, is one of the best Japanese-speaking foreigners out there that I know. Yeah, so sure, same did, sir. So, as I was saying, hold on, I'm looking up Wing Star. Her name really rings a bell, but I don't remember why. So, what I would like to do with these 21 minutes is try to improve my push-ups one day, pull-ups the next day. Push-ups one day, pull-ups the next day. Push-ups, pull-ups on alternating days. That's my goal. I'm a friend of Laura. I know Laura. Really? Laura left Japan. Didn't even say goodbye, but that's actually fine. Oh, no. Very nice comments from you, Wingstar. I don't know why I confused you with that. Sorry. There's Honmani Lawson's in the comments right there. This guy, best Japanese speaker of any foreigner I've ever seen in Japan on video, at least. I go out, I speak Japanese. People are always amazed. Wow, sugoi, umai ne. Sugoi, Nihonji mitai. I get all that all the time. Oh, you're like a Japanese. Your Japanese is so good. And I'm used to, the bullshit Jozu desu ne. Well, people always get in Japan. But but Homani Lawson's Japanese is fucking what is that subreddit? What's that expression? Second level, other level, level up? No, goddamn, another level. I forgot the expression. Another level. What's the expression? God, I can't remember now. God, there's an expression when you're better than Hiko. Hiko's great too. I think Homani might be better. I don't understand what the fuck Homani's saying in some of these videos. That's how good it is. No, there's another. No, not level 100. Not level. There's a next level. Yes, that's what I meant. So simple. He's next level. ほんまに出す。まあ、本当に next level です。next level です。僕よりもう10倍ぐらいうまいだから。うまいから。See how you fucked that up. He's better than me, for sure. Diplomacy is not bad, even though it can be considered as hypocrisy. I don't know. What is he talking about? I don't know. Hey, and Homie Lawson just had a baby. So, welcome to hell. And cheers to your baby. Cheers to your little boy. I think it's a boy, right? Yeah, I know it's a boy. A shoeless floor dweller says, Akimashite omedetou gozaimasu. Happy New Year, says Dan Animal. Delaron says, congrats. Hey, yes, it's a boy. Yeah, I know it's a boy. I was just joking. I thought it was a girl for some reason. I asked him. Anyway, I used to make Japanese videos in Japanese, but when my level was lower, and when I got better, I got more embarrassed by my Japanese because I realized, そんなに上手くないな。結構ね、昔ね、自分で上手いと思ったけど、でもやっぱりね、そんなに上手くない。I just said, as my Japanese got better, I realized, hey, I'm not that good. I mean, I thought I was good, and I am better than like 90% of everybody, but that means nothing in a country where most foreigners like us don't even try. But I'll tell you this, Honmani Lawson. Oh, well, thank you. Who's that? Somebody just give me some. Oh, 12 tree. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That small donation will go to buy bandages for my body as I destroy it in January for your amusement. Oh, so Honmani Lawson, dude, I'm doing a 2021, so 21 minutes a day, pull up, push up, alternating days challenge to myself to see how much I can improve. But if you like to join, I know this guy works out, so if you want to join me, alternating days, 21 minutes a day. I wish I could send a tip, but for some reason YouTube always restricts it. Oh, well, don't worry. I get these line messages from students that I don't even know how they found me. Old students. And they send me these very nice messages. But anyway, a 12 tree, akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Happy New Year. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking about the challenge, though, by the way, Dalaron, I uploaded a video to Japanese for Morons today. And I thought in January, I'm going to try. I've made so many videos for that channel that I have not uploaded. So I'm going to try to upload more videos to that channel in January. So please check it out. Japanese for Morons on YouTube. It's a language blog. It's not partnered. It makes no money at all. But I'm going to go nuts Gaijin Betty Gudo. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm impressed that you know that one. Raul says, Gaijin Betty Gudo. This is from one of my older videos where I met the mayor of Nagoya. His name is Kawamura. And I got in line to take a picture with him because people were lining up. A very short line, by the way. I was like the second person. And ironically, the person behind me was another Gaijin. He tried to cut in line. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm in line. And he said, hey, you're a Gaijin, aren't you? I said, yes, I am, but I pay taxes. And he said, oh, Gaijin very good. It was just funny. It was the funniest thing. He's the mayor of Nagoya, and he doesn't really believe that Nanking happened. The Nanking massacre. So I've called him out on video on it, but I got a lot of crazy hate from the Japanese right-wingers, man. Of course, the fact that I believe that Nanking happened means I must hate Japan. We're drinking Knob Creek tonight. But starting tomorrow, I go into a 1 month long. How many days? January, 30 days. Past September, April, June, and November. All the ones. 31 days. Yeah. Okay. I believe so. 31 days in January. Is that right? Yeah. And I will do my best to improve. Do you watch AOT? What is AOT? God, I don't know what AOT is. I don't know what that means. America's Got, I don't know what that means. What's AOT? God, I have to look this up. God damn it. Ukmas. Attack on Titan, no, I don't know. I noticed that I gained weight. I did hit the normal average mass per height, but I became a flabby guy. So my body weight dropped from 27% to 22%, which is still, I'm still fat. But I can do more push-ups, more pull-ups, my bench press is higher. Everything else is better. So I'm an improvement, but I'm not really, I haven't gone hardcore yet. So in January, I hope to get hardcore. Yes, Attack on Titan. Yes, I realize that now. I remember hearing about the school books being altered to be pro-Japanese. You know about this? Could you give details? Ellie Barron. Yeah, probably a little bit. But I don't care. Here's the thing. Most Japanese know about all that shit, right? Most Americans know. I mean, most educated Americans. That's what I should say. Most educated Americans know about all the fucked up stuff America's done. I mean, do you guys know? For example, let me give you an example. Do you guys know that the American government, had a bunch of people with Down syndrome? What's it called? What's the word called? God damn, I can't remember English. They can't have children anymore because they operated on them and they cut their tubes and they had them spaded. I know what I can do an animal talk with. Yeah, or they purposely gave a bunch of, I want to say Guatemalans sterilized. Thank you. They gave a bunch of Guatemalans sexual disease. What was it? Thank you, disgruntled doomer. Happy New Year's. Thank you. Dropless January for you, me too. Okay, yeah. So with disgruntled doomer and I are not going to drink at all in January. Oh my God. So this is, after tonight. Tonight I'm drinking. No, a bunch of Guatemalans were given a sexual an STD. What was it? Something pretty major. U.S. government. And you know what? The U.S. government also gave a bunch of black people some U.S. Some STD. U.S. government STD blacks. Let's see. The Tuskegee syphilis study. The Tuskegee. Oh, hey, CC Cross. Good night. Good night. Merry Christmas. Ganbatte. Nihongo ganbatte ne. She's studying Japanese. So, yeah. So, the Tuskegee syphilis study, if you don't know about that, you should know. But anyway, the point is, I don't think they didn't teach me this in high school. That's what I'm saying. Did they teach you that in high school? The same thing in Japan. They didn't teach Japanese people about a lot of fucked up stuff Japan did, but most governments don't. I mean, what do you want? It's your job as a responsible human being to figure all that shit out. Yeah, the LSD experiments. Yeah, I learned that later. Maybe you're right. Queen ranking might be right. It's still pretty fucking unethical, though. Hey, by the way, we're not going to tell you that you have syphilis. We're just going to watch, see what happens to you. What is this about? You know Ringo's song? I have no idea what she's talking about. Where's the controversy? Yeah, I don't know what. Anyway. All of our governments lie to us. All of them. I know Obama lied. I know Clinton lied. I know Bush lied. And then the king of them all, Trump. But and you know, Biden's gonna lie too. Biden lied too. I mean, Biden has already lied. The difference between Biden and Trump, though, is that Trump he'll never admit he lied. He'll never issue a retraction. Ever. But if you call out Biden, they'll admit they lied. And they have already. We'll see. Yeah, you know, it kind of sucks where, you know, our biggest defense, you know, I mean, everyone knows I don't like Trump, but let's put that aside for a minute. Let me admit something. It sucks that my only defense about against Trump is he lies more than the other politicians. That's a really horrible defense. One has Biden admitted he lied. I'll give an example. Biden said he was arrested in South Africa for protesting, but actually he was just detained at the airport. And his team said, yeah, we kind of, you know, or something about, I don't know the specifics on this, but apparently something about where he graduated. He claims he has some kind of academics qualifications that he doesn't have. You know, Ahmed, yeah, Trump didn't invade countries. Okay, well, that's nice. But Trump is just a huge liar and a racist from way in the back in the day. But I mean, yeah, Trump only threatened nuclear war. The New York Times is often criticized by the right, and Trump as the failing New York Times. But when they print something wrong, they print a retraction. In fact, they even have a dedicated homepage to the retractions. Trump has never printed a retraction. Back to this. You know what's interesting, though, is that Japan has never had this kind of problem. Armenia is screwed now this time because America isn't. So, you know what? Like L Baron. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's not even in the news. What's happening in Armenia? I talked to someone in Canada, and I asked them, I have a friend in Canada. I said, did you guys really get like 4 months of $2,000 checks? He said, no, only those who applied. Sorry, I'm eating Quentrankin. Kaki no Tane. #1 Japanese snack. So not everyone got them, which is smart because, you know, in Japan, they gave everyone $1,000, even my kids. So I got $4,000 for free from the Japanese government this year, and I didn't need it. It was good. We just put it in the bank. We put it towards the new house that we're going to buy someday. So, you know, but the same thing happened in Japan and America. You know, all these people got money, didn't need it. All these companies got all this money that they didn't need because governments are just too huge. Nobody knows how to help the people. It's a mess. Didn't we all like his stance on China? Trump's stance on China, as he's sitting next to the Chinese president having drinks and saying they're good friends. Yeah. How are the housing prices in Japan? Is it possible to afford a home in city? Okay, it depends on what city. Let's take a quick question here. You can buy a house in the country for peanuts. And when I talk about peanuts, I'm talking about $20,000 to $50,000. You can buy a house that's about 30 minutes away on the train. Okay. It's a fixer-upper, but it's still there's probably a lot of land there. I know a guy who did it for $18,000. So, but if you're in Tokyo, you need at least $200,000 to buy an apartment. Quint Rankin has always been a really good supporter of my channel. And I gotta thank you for that. You've always supported my channel. But I never understood how anyone can support the thousands of proven and petty lies that Trump makes on a daily basis. And now, like, he won't even give up. Like he's lost 60 court cases. And come on, at this point, you've got to admit, he's just a fool. I mean, he's lost 60 courts have said you've got nothing. There's no evidence of fraud, of voter fraud at all. So, and now he's pardoning everybody who's Ellie Barton is correct. That's crazy. But I'm not worried about Trump. It's just sad that so many people in America can sincerely support him. I don't understand that. They're saying that Ivanka Trump is going to run in 2024, or maybe her brother, Donald Jr. Not Eric, but thank you very much, Wingstar. Thanks everyone for throwing in a little bit. The little donations are psychologically reaffirming. I am worth something. Where was I? Yeah, what bothers me more is that the thing is, it's not so much that Trump is a liar. It's that people don't seem to care. That's it. People just don't seem to care. Quinn Ranking, 60 court cases have said there are no merits to the case. So for you to even say that, it's just willful ignorance, man. 60 judges. These are judges. Their jobs are to hear a case and to decide whether there's anything there. There's nothing. 60 cases, man. He's won 1 out of 60. Come on, man. Give it up. Amanda Japanda, my fiance, and I bought a house in Saitama in front of Trinidad. Yeah, that's good. It's huge. Yeah. Okay. 25 minutes from the nearest station. Yeah. Like I told you, I know a guy who bought a house for $18,000, and it's huge. It can park like 10 cars, and it's broken down and made of wood and shit. But they fixed it up, and now it's livable. AFAIK. I don't know what that means. AFAIK. As far as I know. As far as I know, there hasn't been a hearing on the merits. Well, as far as you know, because you don't know anything, because you haven't looked in it, because you're not looking. The other thing that's funny about the internet, the other thing that's given birth to is experts on everything. So people study for years to be judges, lawyers and judges and health experts. But after this COVID came out, everyone's an expert on health and the vaccine, viruses. Everyone thinks that they're worth embedding with the Bill Gates microchip so he can track them, Who the hell, Bill Gates doesn't give a shit about you. Sorry. It's just crazy. Okay, Quint ranking. Yeah. Dude, I like you, but come on, man. Use your brain. 60 cases rejected flat out. Supreme Court even flat out rejected it. You're just being silly at this point. There's no evidence at all of voter fraud. Even those crazy right-wing news outlets, what are they called? OAN, and the other one, I forgot what it's called. Right-wing news outlets, OAN, and news, so what's the other one? I forgot that. Newsmax, yeah. Even they have come out because they're afraid of getting am I back? Did that work? Am I back? Okay. Yeah, like everyone thinks they know they research shit on the internet. Researching shit on the internet doesn't mean anything. You will find if you want to back up some silly, well, I won't even say silly. Anything you want to back up on the internet. Oh, thank you. I got another donation from someone. The Competent Man. Thank you very much. If you want to back up something, you will find something on the internet to back it up. I can back up that the earth is flat right now. Do you believe the earth is flat? No? Well, I can back it up. Give me a few seconds to give you some links. Come on, man. Yeah? So, I'll tell you something about Suma Toboroku Sari. I'll tell you something about Nagoya. A lot of rich people here. Nagoya is known for having a lot of rich people, but also having a lot of kechi people. Kechi in Japanese means stingy. A lot of stingy people here. Yeah. The Gilded Age Phoenix. I'm pretty sure this guy's a troll. The Gilded Age Phoenix, unless you donate some money to me, I'm pretty sure you're a troll. Let's see if that works. No, but I'll tell you something about Nagoya, what I know about Nagoya. It's the third biggest city in Japan. Many people say it's boring. It's a completely affordable and livable place to live. It's got a population of 3 million. It's centrally located, so you can get to everything from here. You get to Tokyo in about an hour and a half. You get to Kyoto in less than an hour, 45 minutes. You get to Osaka in an hour. Hiroshima, which is way out there, takes about 3 hours, maybe 4, I forget. It is the birthplace of all the great leaders of Japan, all the people that put Japan together, kept together all the samurais. So historically it has that going for it. What else? And it's known to have really ugly women. I mean, that's the reputation. But I'll tell you what, you come here and you'll be like, I thought everyone's supposed to be ugly, but they're actually kind of hot. And the other thing was, the other thing was, oh God, I'm getting all these scam. Sorry, I got a bunch of comments from people who are looking for girlfriends or boyfriends. Oh yeah, and they're cheap. They're cheap. Nagoya's fine. It's not, Nagoya, for me, Nagoya's like Cleveland, Ohio. It's, you wouldn't want to go out of your way to visit it, but it's a great place to live. Al Barton, yeah. Al Barron, yes. Voter suppression in Florida, yeah. Well, the thing about Wikipedia is that Wikipedia is proven to be fairly reliable on average. Mota inai? Mota inai, I don't know what that means. People get stuck in their spheres and social bubbles. Yeah, that's true, but I think, in my case, all I have to do is listen to Trump and just realize that he's just a nutbag. I don't listen. You don't have to listen to any other people. Just listen to Trump. He's fucking nuts, man. Nagoya looks good to me. Yeah, it's a good place. Yeah, what the most bizarre thing that happened this year is that right wingers got mad at Fox News. That just makes no sense at all. Over 1 people were given the rights to the right to vote back, and countless were denied, meaning even a low estimate. That almost fine. Yeah, they could have changed the election in Florida. Florida used to be considered a swing state, but now it's voted for Republicans the last 2 elections. They should try to prove themselves wrong first. Yeah, you know what? The juggling bum. I'm always willing to accept that I'm wrong. And I'm actually impressed if someone can point out that I'm wrong. And I've taken down videos, especially language videos, if I make any tiny mistake. So, swing state, yeah. Sorry. Didn't I say that? What's this say? How do property prices in Nagoya compare with Osaka? It's cheaper in Nagoya. Do you think it fits the rep, Victor? Being boring, you mean? I'm a person who can find interest in anything. I'm easily entertained. So I walk out into a neighborhood I've never been to, and I think it's wonderful and beautiful. So I think boredom is basically a projection of your own personality. I'm never bored, no matter where I am. Maybe I'm not the right person to ask. Oh, Castaway Traveler, yes. The Common Man says, I wonder if the story about Roberts is true. Texas has no standing at all. That lawsuit was ridiculous. And in fact, that lawsuit, Texas's lawsuit against 4 other states, telling them that they have no right to count their votes, is just fucking ridiculous. That's like me going to your house and saying, you should not be cooking your lasagna that way. Who the fuck are you? Just go back to your own house. That's none of your business. Let's see what else. Oh. There's something. Hold on. StreamYard? Is there a StreamYard in the corner? Oh, yeah, it is. Right in the right-hand corner. If I pay more money, I get that. Oh, it's JamFan. He's an old troll. You are old and you have young children. You're wrong during your drinking percentage alcohol. How about that? It's New Year's Eve, JamFan. Fucking chill out. JamFan is the biggest loser, troll, annoying. I don't know why I don't just ban this guy. He's got some, maybe he was raped by a bottle of whiskey. I don't know. Too far, maybe too far. Chill out, dude. It's fucking New Year's Eve. If you had been here earlier, you would have heard that I will not be drinking at all from tomorrow. So fuck off. Cheers. Go away. Yeah. I'm fine. Block this motherfucker. You are old in parentheses. What does that mean? Oh God. Anyway, how are these people still trying? Oh, you with the front thing here. No, that guy. I should have blocked him months ago. Luckman says, "Yeah, you can do it. I've stopped drinking for 3 months. I usually stop drinking for a month at a time, once a year. Though I haven't done it for 2 years, but usually once a month, every year, I won't drink anything. Just I don't know. Just give my liver a break. Is it my liver or kidney? I think it's my liver, right? It's my liver. But I will often not drink during the week at all, just because I'm busy and work, and I just don't feel like it, But I mean, I'll be honest. There's some nights when I'm like, I can't wait to get a drink. I'm like coming home, like, when that happens, I often think to myself, oh, maybe I'm an alcoholic. There's a little voice in the back of my head, like wondering, oh, I really want to drink. Maybe I'm an alcoholic. But there'll be other nights where I'm like, I'm tired and I don't want to drink. I just want to go home and go to bed, and wake up and work out or something. Or I want to edit a video, and I know if I start drinking, I'm never going to get that video edited because I'll get sleepy or But it's funny when you have kids, you start prioritizing things differently. Like I saw that Rodriguez, what's the guy's name? We Can Be Heroes. Oh, I forgot that. This is a horrible, horrible movie. We Can Be Heroes. It's Ricardo. What's his name? I can't remember. We Can Be Heroes. Who directed that? Yeah, Robert Rodriguez. Right. So Robert Rodriguez directed a horrible movie called We Can Be Heroes. And it's got 4.8 stars on IMDb, which is pretty bad. And just a minute, my charger. Whoops. Anyway, my kids like to watch like the same cartoons all the time. So I thought, I heard this is a good show for kids. Let's watch it together. So I made time to watch that with them, And that suddenly became my priority. Oh, thanks, man. Oh no, I'm not. I don't really think I'm an alcoholic. It's just there's a slight doubt in the back of my mind that goes, well, maybe they're right. See, the thing is, I'm always willing to listen to the other guy. If you make a good argument, I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe there's something, whatever. But anyway, so as I was saying, once you have kids, you're like, you start to prioritize things differently. You think, okay, I'm going to watch this really stupid movie because I can watch it with my kids and we'll all share this together and we'll all enjoy it together. And that means something. Yeah. Oh, King of Kanto, Jay says, I have 2 no drinking months per year. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. By the way, King of Kanto podcast, full of drama. You should definitely check it out. If you hate J vloggers like me, you should definitely listen to them. They like to poke fun at us, and we deserve it. So, though I think I will say that what's it called? Japan Circle Jerk is a bit too far. They're a bit silly. Victor, how would you describe the method you use to learn Japanese? Textbook classes, immersion? Use the best way is whatever you are interested in. The podcast is it called King of Kanto? I think it's called King of Kanto. Armenian brandy, really? Wing Star. I feel like I know you now. I don't know. That Armenian thing's starting to ring a bell. Oh, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the new year. Joshua, study what you enjoy. That'll help you study. But also be very repetitive, as in study the same thing again and again and again and again. Really? I see you guys posting on, I've seen you post on, or somebody from King of Kanto posting on JCJ. Anyway, hey, it's 1 a.m. in 2021. I gotta get up and do 21 minutes of exercise. Tomorrow, push-ups or pull-ups? I don't know. Maybe pull-ups. The hard thing first. Maybe we'll do pull-ups for 21 minutes. We'll see. But I've had enough to drink. I cracked open the Knob Creek. I tried the what was it? The Lac Lamond. And it's time for me to hit the sack. But I just want to say that I will be making many, many more videos in 2021. I've already started to revive the Japanese for Morons channel. Japanese for Morons on YouTube. Please check it out if you're interested in language. I will be posting every day in January. You heard it here first. And towards the end of January, you should look forward to a video showing how far I got with my physical challenge of 21 minutes of exercise every day. So you can look forward to that. You'll see a photograph of my body. Yeah, before and after. So, I want that after to look really good. So yeah, I got to succeed because otherwise it'll be pretty fucking lame. Anyway, thanks a lot again for everyone who joined me this evening. Happy New Year, everyone. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. And I will see you all very soon. Where's the, yeah, there you go. Okay. Good night, Aaron Connolly. Good night, L. Baron. Good night, Inconsistent Content. Good night, Eric Bailey. Good night, El Baron. Good night, Joshua. Rami. Good night, Black Tengu. Good night, Eric Bailey. I said that already, didn't I? Good night, Dan Animal and Xeon Nexus and Wingstar and the Gilded Age Phoenix, even you. And Akmus and User. And Disgruntled Doomer and Funky Kitsune. Happy New Year, everyone. Good night, guys.